Alright, give me a second and everything else. Thanks AT&T for shutting off my stuff and everything else for a inferior product. You tell who I have. Went down. I do apologize about that. But AT&T has an inferior product and they need to update their stuff. Because they hate farmers, they hate people in the country. If you don't live in the city, then you're nothing to them. And I think that's crap. So, I do apologize about that. Alright. So I am back. I had to reset my router and other things, and I missed. It happens so often because AT&T likes not to have good inferior stuff. They don't like it. They don't like having good stuff. They have such an inferior product, in my opinion. If I could change my internet provider, I would. But where I have it, AT&T is the only thing I have, and they like grabbing people by the balls and just yanking them around. So we're gonna keep going. And again, I apologize about all that. One more homestead. Okay.
My dad handles the business.
That's actually kind of nice right here. Bed.
If you're looking to trade, go find her.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just exploring right now. So I want to get more markers open. So we are going to go. I need to get that off. Home sweet home. And we are going to go. This way, because I want to know what this is right here. Put back down. It's like once I get going, I get people in, that's when AT&T says, nope, nope, you're having a good day, and they shut me off. Little insects. Oh, there's a theory about him, and I think there's a mission where we find out who he actually is. Ah, the actual nest. So, I gotta do research on the stranger guy, but a lot of people think it's the Vault Tech guy at the very beginning of the game. That, yes, my router shut off and I had to go reset it. I wasn't happy that it did that and stuff. I paused everything and saved it just in case, because I had my whole router, I mean everything, even my stream and stuff on my computer went off. Later today I am going to do some test streams and check out resolution later today. Yes, and I do apologize. Whoa. My router shut off. Where are they coming from? So, I do apologize about that. It's just one of the things that happened, and yeah. I have AT&T and I can't get anybody else out where I live, so I'm sort of stuck with what the... I want to find out that mission to figure out where that stranger is. Alright, so what is this right up here? I thought this was something else, but... Because right now what I'm doing is I'm actually heading this way to this little area right over here. Because there's a road there and I'm curious what that leads to. And... see. What is this place? Goodbye. Well, that set everything on fire. That's nice. I needed my gun, tactical. Alright. Yeah, I guess wish I had better internet than I do. So I do apologize to everybody who was in the middle of me walking out and boom. Tonight I'm making tacos tonight. And if I get this job that I'm hoping to get. Okay, so Nikki, if you're still there, did I tell you about this job offer that I sort of have that I'm waiting to hear back after the holidays? Your ISP is terrible for way too... Exactly, I'm paying $50 a month. And no, not this evening. Tomorrow morning I'll be doing an IRL. Sort of like a Q&A and all that stuff in the morning. For anybody who is watching or so. No gaming tomorrow, but it'll be an IRL. And then if it's short, this stuff, then holy cow, who's your provider, Coy? But anyway, if the IRL is short, then we'll jump over to Call of Duty World War II and continue the story mode on that. But in the morning, I'll be doing an IRL. It's stuff, Q&A and everything else. I don't know who they are, boy. Where I live, I know of MetroNet, which is a local, semi-local, AT&T, Comcast, and HughesNet. HughesNet is terrible because it's satellite internet, and if it's bad weather out, it cuts out. Comcast and it's Xfinity. I don't know if I get them. I actually have to go one town over to see if they get in my area because the business in that was Verizon, where I am. True. Well, no, that's not true. I cannot get MetroNet. HughesNet is terrible. I would not even be able to. The only thing HughesNet is good for is to have internet out in the country to check your email. And Xfinity, I don't know if I can get. The place in town told me no, you have to use your cell phone as your internet router, which I thought was bullcrap. But turns out they weren't a official Xfinity and Verizon store, so I have to go to a town 35-40 minute drive away from me to the actual store, and I haven't done that yet. Just to talk to them. I may do that next week actually, because I'll be up in that area. What is that noise? But anyway, so the job I have, a friend of mine, he's worked for this company for about 11, 12 years. I know him through college we met in 2005 when I was at college. I was in broadcasting, he was in computers and everything else. So, he called me up, and this is, okay, I want you to mind you, he just had his firstborn child. I think it was last week or a few days before the last week started. He called me up, and well, first of all, I called him up to congratulate him. And then he called me up and says, hey, we have a position open. Right now we have a temporary guy in here. But you talked about wanting to work for my company. That we have a position, if you're interested. I told him, yes, I'm interested. Send him my resume. And I'm supposed to get a hold of him after the 4th of July, which is, tomorrow's the 4th of July. So it'll probably be like next week, next Monday. So what he does is, what I would be doing is transporting medical equipment to clinics and to hospitals and everything else, and that's starting off. And it's an 8 to 5 job, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. job, Monday through Friday. So if I get it, I will not be able to do any morning streams because I have to go get the company car, and I have to travel an hour and 20 minutes to get there. So I have to leave at 6:30 in the morning if I get it. But it'll be in the afternoon streams and stuff, or mornings on the weekend. But he said they would start me off as a delivery person doing this to start off around $15 an hour, which is actually pretty good for what they want me to do. And he's worked there. It's good health benefits. And he's worked there for 11 years. He's now, when the boss isn't, I'm still hearing a bug. When that boss isn't there, he's in charge of the whole company. So he's got to talk to the owner / boss, because it's not a big company, but about getting me in there as soon as possible. And this again, around time he just had his firstborn child, his daughter and everything. So I'm not trying to rush him about getting an answer right away, but you know, he's a guy I talk to about twice a week on the phone. He lives an hour away from me, and we basically stayed in contact a lot. So I consider him one of my good friends. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, where am I at? Okay, that's where I need to go then. So that's what the job is. Now there's another one, and if I do end up getting it, holy cow, these little... Oh, that's 2. What the bloody... What is... Oh, that's a... Okay. Well, fight each other. Fight each other. Do a battle royale. Go ahead, fight each other. And... Oh, wow, they lost. That's bullcrap. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. Why was he not getting hurt? And another one is some grid operator jobs from my Ivy Tech. My advisor / professor called me up and told me, hey, he's got these maybe coming up. He wants to get some more information for me. And those are 12-hour jobs a day, but they're like 3 on, 4 off, and stuff like that. So, whoa, hello. So we'll see what happens and everything. Because I love being here to be able to broadcast, but it doesn't pay the bills. And oh, hi, sir. Can you just lay down for me? Thank you. And nothing in here. Okay. So we're going to head up to this place. I saw this when I first came in on that little trolley train that I had to ride to get here. Was there anything else? Oh yeah. Tell you the truth, if I lived in Hollywood, if I had a chance right now, I would be calling Netflix up, because I was looking up how to sell Netflix TV shows. I would be doing that, because I have some good ideas. But, you have to also be able to tell them, hey, how do you want to finance it? And that's the one thing I don't know yet. What the hell? Oh, okay. Oh, I killed these guys with one shot? What's this? Toy sloth. Nope. I ain't seen no the toy stuff. There's no point. Alright. So we're gonna. I guess I had to go up the side road over here. But yeah, and it's something because I like driving and everything. So if I do get this job, I know I'll be happy. I work with one of my good friends and stuff, and it's not far. I don't have to really travel that far from my house currently. My main goal and reason I've been sort of hitting the job market and I don't stream that much anymore. It's like as often as I want to. It's because I'm going out. What the hell? That's this is the power plant. I haven't found money in my radiation suit. Yeah, and it's not far, and he bought his own house working for this company. So my main goal is to be able to take care of my dad where he doesn't have to work, and because you know he's not getting younger, and he's actually starting to worry me a little bit. Hence why you know, I've been off work from the insurance and solar installation for about 3 months now, trying to find a job. But I have been picky about it because it's like the next job I get, I have to be there for at least 20 years. So I don't want a job that I just get a job and not be happy and can start looking for another one right away. It's just I've been tired of doing that. So we'll have to see. I've talked to them and stuff. Now they've worked with this other guy there that's doing it right now as temporary before, so they may end up just offering him a job. I mean, that's a possibility. So we'll see. Alright, that's a lot of gunfire. And where is it? There we go. Alright, there's no radiation, so... Well, yes there is. Oh, no, there's not. So, let me put my armor back on. There we go. Just passing through. Don't mind me. But yeah, at one point I was working in this factory job, and I was making enough money where at the time he wasn't working. I was paying all the bills. Yeah, it was a little tight for me, but I was still starting off. That, you know, I told him he didn't have to work. But then I ended up quitting that job because they started treating people like crap, like real bad. I was like, there's no point treating people like this. What we got? No. Auto cap. Don't need that. Well, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to go clearing all this out the way it looks. Because right now the park doesn't have power, so I believe this is one of them. And we go up there. Oh, hey, sir. Wow, you're a little tough sucker. I'll pistol whip you. Alright, I saw that radiation going up high. What's the point of the homing beacons? Well, there's gotta be a key first before I waste something. Or I could just walk around. Alright, so I came... No, I didn't come from there. Legendary. Oh, what makes him legendary? No, take the cell. Bottle cap. Bottle cap. Hold that for me. Where did the other guy go? So where'd you go? Oh, you went up. Oh, that scared me. I jumped on that one. That was a good one. Okay. Right now I'm sort of exploring this place. I'm trying to see... make sure I get everything before... You know, I start something and then boom, I can't go back. I've had that happen one time. It was in Fallout 3. And I didn't explore everything, but I couldn't go back into the building to get anything. So, that's the reason why sometimes I'm taking my time on this. And I gotta wait 10 seconds. Is that power? That's power armor. Yep, I'm getting that. There we go. Open up. Did I get my trash yet? Nope. I just want to make sure no dogs get it. Alright. Woohoo, power armor. Now, for everybody's tuning in, we are playing the DLC of Fallout 4. This is Nuka World. And, what's in here? Follicle fuse. Anything good in here? Nope, I am going to go ahead and take the suit. And I am playing with mods. So, the way, if you've never played with mods before, what it is it's fan-made mods. So, like, one of the stuff, like right here, these armor, even though you could probably find them in the game, I have access to them at the very beginning, and even though it says I can level up on 40, I actually got all this stuff unlocked right at the very beginning of the game. So I was basically set off to where I didn't have to worry about leveling up or upgrading my armor or weapons. So, ooh, I like this. I always like using the power armor. Okay, so I guess we gotta go back this way. And go upstairs. But I'm the big fan of the Fallout series. And if anybody who doesn't know me, you should anything good in here? The pack. So am I not able to turn the power back on? Or what? Because that seems very redundant. Ugh. Sorry about that. Anything? I came through here. I need to go check this. I never came through this way. I don't believe. Okay, so maybe it's because I have to unlock that that quest. Yeah, I think it's because I have to unlock that quest. So we're gonna head right back up this way. Wait a minute. We came through here. Did I go? I didn't go up that way. Wait a minute. How do I get up there? Okay, so let me see here. Alright, so we went down. so I am missing something. I thought I explored everything, but so if I can't get... That means I gotta... There's gotta be another way up there. Because here's this. Is there a door I'm missing? Okay, see, there's that. Any door, any door? Yes, this. I wish I could just bust through the doors. But there's a way up, so maybe I could go down and back up. Maybe there's another... Back over here. Okay, so I have to get over that side. That's a picture. I have to go over to the other side. Look at this right here. So if I go down, I'm not overweight, am I? See, 460. See, 490. But you know what? Hang on a second. Let me exit out. Maybe it's because I'm spraying partner armor last. Why is I came down to 370, then 450, and then 370? What did I do? Unless it was a glitch. We'll go through here. Now we got... Now we'll go through here. This is a security gate. And it's now way up. I mean, unless I'm missing something. Walk this way. Okay. I was missing something.
Disciples are a bunch of lunatics. You gotta consider what it says about you if you're handing over territory to them. Hey there. You want something from the operators? You need to start handing over some more territory.
I did.
Life's too short for bullshit. You gotta party like it's your last day every day.
Okay, so... You just stay right down there. Stay right down there. So now we're getting somewhere. I knew I was missing something. Micro easy now. I was like, wait a minute, there's a lot more. It wasn't at all that and everything else. So, in this big of a building. Where's the other guy? Up there he is. He's got nothing. Alright, so we're gonna head up here. That's the one thing I've noticed though. If you go exploring in these games, you could probably clear out a lot of stuff, and then when you go back to do mission, a lot easier. I'm gonna be making homemade tacos today. Try to get this door open. There we go.
Sweet.
Well, I'll take the Molotov. Why do you okay, I want someone to truly answer me this. This is a power plant. A nuclear power plant. Power plants that have parts that can explode. Why would you have Molotovs and grenades in a power plant? Alright, now that's the area. That's where we entered over here, so now we're on the other side. Yay. I mean, hey, there's a power plant here. Let's bring all of our explosives in it, because we need power back on. Oh. That's the one thing I see. I always. Hey, you missed. That's the one thing I've always noticed in this. I'm like, well, why would you have this here? Anything good? Alright. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. I have a pool table downstairs. It's a little warped, the table part, because it's old. I gotta get a new one. Actually, they're not that expensive. They're only like $300 for the same size I have. And I don't have a big one, but it's like that. So we used to have it up in my kitchen, and because we had TV in the kitchen at the time. I would play pool almost every night, and play pool and watch TV while I was playing it. Like, this was like when the first season of Smallville was still on the air. Okay, let's see where I need to go. Meltdown, upgrade. After skeleton consultant, carefully examine the events. Okay, so we need to go. I need to go up to this one. We have submitted a full report last week explaining the whole series of failures that resulted in, why was it the park opening delayed? Okay, so they're just talking about something that went wrong. That's where we go and turn the power back on. I was right about this. I just gotta do some other things first. And we'll see what's in this safe. It just means and that means because I can't turn it on yet, there's still some mission or quests and missions I have to go and get before the power can be turned back on. So that's good to know. At least I know where to go and where to go to do that. Now I want to finish exploring. Ball cap round, shotgun. Nah, don't need that. And don't need that. Alright, so now I can jump back here. And we're going back, and we'll work our way back up to the safari and then go back in and start doing the main missions again. So now where are we at on the map? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go this way. And since here's the safari, because there's an interest area, because I got all this area sort of in a way explored. I mean, there's probably some more things on here, but this way we'll get at least this half done. Since I'm in a power suit, that's a lot better. I like how the light is like this and it is with that green, because at night it's stuff, because I got that immersive night mod. You didn't hear me coming up behind you? You waited that long? That wasn't smart. That gives it a more of a creepy vibe. I like that. Especially when you got the music a little bit creepy and everything. The way the lighting is. The exploring thing makes it very post-apocalyptic horror thing. Especially when you got the radiation storms going in. We'll get up here. Ooh, lordy. Death Claw. If I met the Death Claw at the very beginning when I first played through, without the mods, if I just normally saw them, I would run and run and run. I actually, when I first played this, when I first came out, before mods were available and everything, I actually had a Death Claw following me across the whole map. It was weird, funny, and horrifying all at once. Wait a minute, that's off the map. Okay, so we gotta go. I want to see over here. What's this? It's glowing. Oh, plants. Alright, so I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Not those. Grenade airstrike. Did I get him? I think I got him. Okay, I'll exit out. I don't like going through. That's what I thought. It was nighttime. That's what I thought. It was nighttime. Again, don't mind the 46 minutes that says up there. I actually been streaming a lot longer. My internet went out. This is actually part 2 of my stream today. Alright. Now I can actually see things. Where am I at now on this map? Okay, that was... Ooh, I probably missed a whole bunch going right over there. Let me check. Get up on this hill. So there's Nuka World. Not much, so. I really want to go to Far Harbor and really look at that place too. And the funny thing is, oh, that's a pack. I can't fight them. I gotta stay out of it. Until they start firing at me, not messing with anything. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm hearing the pair. Is there shooting going on down there? Those people, they don't have a chance. But the pack is part of the scavengers, and I haven't decided yet. It's the reason why I haven't done the mission yet. That the next mission is deciding, am I going to align myself with the pack? Or am I going to, and I may not even be able to finish the DLC until later on, because the question remains, there's got the Institute, the Railroad, the Brotherhood of Steel, BOS, the Minutemen, and now the Pack. And you have to side with one of them. So once you side with somebody, the others are sort of pissed off at you. So I really don't want to side with anybody yet. See, there was no red mark over there, so I wasn't gonna mess with it. Now we might not markers up there, so I'll get up there. What is? Well, see, that's just it. I have all the armor that I would need with one of the mods. Because, and I'll actually show you everything. Cause I don't know, did you get to see my Sanctuary Heals armors I got? Cause I have more than one power suit. I'm looking at story and stuff. Okay, give me a second. Let me get switching around over here. And we'll head back there. Because I have about, I think, 30 mods on here. That's what I get up here, to make sure I didn't miss any other buildings before I head back there or do anything else. Because there's another power suit on this place, but I don't know where I have to unlock it. And I don't know where all of the soul stuff is. And it looks like, as there's that town. Yeah, that's the end of them. Alright, so what we'll do is I'll show it to you real fast. Commonwealth. That's right, I want to put that armor back over there too. There's a mod that allows that I got that you can have some of those post-war buildings that you could find everywhere. You could build them on your settlements. And I made a Red Rocket Diner Cafe, and because they actually had 2 Red Rocket things on here. The original one I had, and I'll show it to you. Is there nothing else over here? So I'm on Exploring Heyday. Yeah, that's a good neighbor. I haven't been there. And Cambridge, big. I need to go there. Scrap Pinnis, I haven't been there yet. Or I could have. I don't know. I think I did. So, I'm always, about once a week, I always get on here and check for mods. And, so, I check to see if there's any new mods for, like, missions, settlements. Because I got settlement mods in here that are not part of the original game, but they're fan-made. So, I did take one out, though, because I thought it was useless. I didn't like it and everything. Now, there was a mod that actually has a floating house that reminds me of the house in Up, the movie, the animated movie. And then there's one where you have Zeppelin balloons going. There's like several of them, and you could go. Now there's a mod that I need. There's two mods I haven't tried yet. One of them I need to look up exactly where to go to, but I can go to France, a town in France. And of course it's gonna be subtitles because it's a fan-made mod. So okay, so I made this area as a town little center. This will be my shopping area once I get it done. Got a security room. I may just redo all this. I don't like this roof. I will show you Red Rock. This is my basically hotel. Let's have to get those guys in. I'm still working on Sanctuary. Here's my Red Rocket Diner. I'm not going to be pretty proud of this. Now there's two Red Rocket ones on here. One that doesn't have that on there. It's just this part right here. But it's just one small room. It's like half this building. And it's sort of like this little tunnel. And I didn't like that. It's like from here over there. And I was like, you know what? It was pretty cool. But I didn't like that. And I saw this. I'm like, I can have this as an outside thing. People come and sit down. Have little stuff. People coming in. So I'm going to be building walls. And normally I do the builds on Wednesdays on my days off from streaming. Because I don't stream anything on Wednesdays. But that may change. I may start doing the YouTube streaming that day. But I'm going to build walls here so when you come in off of the bridge, because it's an island, you have to come through here. Now there's a mod that puts a wall around Sanctuary. But I figured, you know what? I don't need everything on those stuff, so I decided just to do it this way. Now I may do at one point do the wall. I'm just not 100% sure yet. But I got all this, got little flags and stuff. Got in here is my kitchen. I'm going to make it into a kitchen room. Why is it raining on me? This would be the bathroom. This right here is the doctor's office. Let's have to finish cleaning that up. Again, these are with mods that allows me to do this. But those ain't in the original stuff. I had to unhook the settlement thing, the recruitment thing. I had to unhook that because this was getting bigger and I don't have all the resources to keep adding stuff. Got a big water thing. This right here, no, it's over here. Right here it is. This right here produces 100 electricity, so it actually worked out good. And one of the mods allows me to add ferns and bushes. I added this so people can come up here, sit, you know, like if they wanted to have a town hall, you know, that's not possible. And here's all my power armors. I'm going to be building right here a school / church, and above it, it's going to be my power armor suits. So here's one of them. Here's another one. Here's one that's a basic one. And then here's the Nuka-Cola one. Now I also have, and stored in this right now, it is to have rocket packs on these. I want to change out of the radiation. There we go. And let me just double check. Yep. So, actually there's something I do want to take. Now I'll show you my house real fast. Was it in here? Nope, it's in here. Nope, wrong one. Where is it? Nope, not that one. Yeah, I actually put some weapons in here. Where is it? Nope. There's a helmet. There it is. But, okay, so here's my house that I built, and I probably didn't need to. I am going to change the furniture a little bit.
You know what I call it?
But it's 2 stories, balcony right here, little deck right here, so you can look out. Deck in the back, with 2 chairs over here, barbecue area. And up here, shower, computer, desk, bed, and then I moved all the equipment out here so I can actually work on stuff for Kim's, all the way down to everything else, and I can look over. But that's my house and everything. And again, that's with, what about my weight? It's still 450, so I wondered if that was just a glitch. So that's basically my Sanctuary Hills. So far, it's the only settlement I have done so far.
Where are we off to next?
I still have to get those guys in there.
Got work to do.
And then here's the house right here, which I may have to take off and get rid of. But there's a mod that fills this all up, fixes the roof and everything. But I wish I can have windows right here. That would be nice. I wish they fixed the roof and allow us just to fill this in. That would be a lot better. So, who are you?
Get back to Diamond City one of these days. Biggest town I ever saw.
So there's 2 mods in Diamond City.
Smoking gun and a pocket full of
One of them is sort of like you get knocked out and you wake up and you're like a little person, like a toy in Toy Story. And another one is you go to Paris, you go to a place, not Paris, but a small town in France. And I got my time tunnels here. And then this right here is a maze. And actually, real fast, don't mind the blue screen, I'm going to save it. Because the maze, everything, they always said, it's like, well, here, let's just go into it. They said when you first download it that you need a save before you enter it because sometimes it just doesn't work out. But it's a maze like this. And you gotta go through the doors and stuff like that just to be able to get through. And I think it's a cool maze and everything. I've actually beaten it. Okay, so we'll try this one. Yes, it is, and it's called the Relativity Maze. It's one of the mods, and I actually beat it. I forget. I guess it came from there, but I sort of cheated. I kept jumping around off of the stuff and not actually going through the doors. But whoever did, oh, see, like if it's a dead end, boom, you don't go anywhere. Look, there's people who tried to beat it and they couldn't. So let's try. But they do say the save it before you enter here, because again this is a fan made and they just, in case something happens, at least how you go back to your save before you entered. I think I'm back at the beginning. I don't know, it could be that right up there. Okay. This is how I did it last time. I was like, I got so confused that I was like, huh. Okay, I think I'm stuck. Nope. Yay. There we go. So now I'm here. Alright, but you get the drift. So I gotta load back up right before. See, Spike is my other game save where I don't stream on. I'm doing different things on it. I may stream some stuff from that, but whatever I do on here, I'm sort of doing the opposite on there. That 2 cups of coffee this morning did not wake me. They still didn't take it. Okay, I'm tired of leaning back, so I gotta move my camera back some. But yeah, it's a fun thing, especially if you guys have time to kill to really go through it. So let's see, what else was there? Do you play with mods, Koi? Oh, I'm drinking Coca-Cola, caffeine free. I had 2 cups of coffee this morning, and then about 1 o'clock when I get off, I'm making homemade tacos for my supper tonight. I love them. You have to be careful with mods. There was a mod that actually, here, and I'll walk over here and show you. That actually, oh yeah, when I make them, that's the only way to make them is homemade. There's a mod that actually fixed the bridge, but I would get to about right where that robot is to walk over it, and my game would crash. It would freeze up. So I actually had to delete that mod, and it was a fan-made mod. And that's how I got these and stuff. I actually have a lot from cosmetics. A lot of guns, like these armor right here, is made by a fan-made mod. I mean, it's probably armor in the game. I add stuff to the game of the mods that don't take away from the actual game story. Now there'll be other missions or something. Like all this is fan made. You can tell because it's a little bit glitchy up here. And they did this. I need to take care of that. Or the basement. Now there's no basement in the regular thing, but that's where I got most of my other stuff. It made him look like he dug the basement because he thought of nuclear stuff. Or better yet, Vault. Okay, Koi, you know about Vault 111, right? Someone made a Vault 111B, which is actually right next door to it. Now there's a glitch in here that is, once you get through the Overseer's office, there's a thing going to Vault 11. Don't ever do it. Anybody who does that mod, don't ever go through that door from Vault 11B to Vault 11. Because if you don't have that elevator going down already, you're stuck there. So you can go there, but then go back once you get through all the stuff and go back to where you came in. I found that out the hard way and everything. So they don't connect that well. So you actually fall and then you get into Vault 11 through the Overseers and you fall right back down to the cryo chamber. But let me see here. What was I looking for? Okay. Where was the other one? So we got the Librarian Cave. I haven't really been through all that. Here's a mod, Rivet City. And Spectre Island. Okay. Spectre Island is an actual island in the game. Anybody plays it, you can go there. But what I didn't know is apparently you don't have a unless I'm wrong on this, and Koi, correct me if I'm wrong, you can't make a base there. You can't make a settlement if you wanted to. Now I have a mod on here that allows me to do that. The whole island. So, I mean, and I could be wrong because I never really went there on the regular game mode. So, I could be wrong on that. It could be still in the regular game mode. But, that I can actually make this whole island my house. And that's what I'm going to do. That's actually a nice house right there. I think tomorrow I may come in and clean all this up and actually make it a house, because it's actually not a bad house. I actually started cleaning up stuff on here. And again, Koi, let me know if you can actually use this as a regular base in the game or not, but you can actually go, it's right over here, is the workshop, and I got this whole island I can build on, which is kind of nice. So I'm actually going to, so yeah, so there's a mod, and I'll show you all my mods here in a second, that I can actually, and I'll actually show you real fast, because when you add mods on there, it does take a little longer to load up, And it does take a little longer to do load this up sometimes. It doesn't happen real fast. You're excited about all this, aren't you, Corey? You're like, this is some new stuff that, you know, people who are fans of the game actually made and put in. So I can actually go all the way over here to there, take all this off. I think right there is where the thing is. Yeah, I never started playing mods until about a month ago. So there's the ring right there for the option. So I got all this I can go through and make this into a settlement, or to me, I'm just going to make it into my private island and everything, and just make it my home and do stuff on here. There's some stuff that does, like, do you know that dead body in Sanctuary Hills in one of the cabins that's laying in the corner? You can actually get rid of some of those. I can actually get rid of, like, say if I don't like this rock pile there, boom, I got rid of it. And, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes I can get rid of bushes, sometimes I can't. I'm trying to sort of work on getting rid of all this that I can over here. So there's actually another mod that adds an island called oh, that's smell fruit. But so, like, right here, get rid of this, and boom, I can actually start cleaning this house up. And actually start, you know, as best as I can, get it cleaned up and make it more livable. And just do things like that. So I'm gonna walk through this way. So you can see, and there's times where I can open these doors up. Let's go above me because I want to show you some stuff. Where's the stairway? Oh. I was like, where's am I hearing that cat? So, like, okay, see this dead body here? I'm going back into workshop mode. Give it a second. I can actually take that dead body and boom, it's gone. And actually clean up everything. And actually make this place a little bit more livable. Like, and it's on a mod, I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh, that's a cat. So, like, these bushes here, boom, I can get rid of, and make it more livable and make it look more nice. And it adds stuff to it, so it's actually adding wood and fertilizer. I can take all this stuff out and really just make it my own now. This table I cannot take out because some of these things are stuck on there, like that bowl and I forget what else. So that table has to stay, unfortunately. So, but yeah, I can make it look pretty decent. I think I could go outside and do that from out here. Maybe not. But, you know, stuff like this. And you think, oh, normally you can't get rid of. But now you can. And give me a second, I'll show you the mods. Like I said, I go all the way down here if I wanted to. And I'll show you the mods I use, because I go right in here. Now, when you use mods, they take away trophies. So if you're a person who likes to play games to get trophies, don't use mods. Mods will take away the trophies, and you won't get them, but you can still play the game and everything else. It actually creates a whole new save point, so you can actually start the game regularly, add mods later, and they'll create two separate save points. One says modded, and the other one says regular, or one to be regular, and the other one will have modded on it. But the mods don't take away from anything from the story or anything else. I actually have a lot of fun with them. There we go. There's even fan-made mission mods that I've done. That is so much fun. There's actually another maze in here. I actually don't have it loaded up. Because if you screw up on it, you get stuck unless you have a jetpack. And loading up the mods, the more mods you add, the longer the load times are. That's the unfortunate part. So as this is loading up and everything, sorry, my phone. And that's a telemarketer. Actually, I gotta make a phone call today, too. And so I thought I was gonna be streaming all day, but I realized I forgot to make a phone call Monday. And it's an important phone call. And they're out in California, so it's probably like 9 a.m. It's 8 a.m. right where they're at right now. So I'm gonna give them I'm gonna call them about 1 o'clock. Get everything situated because it's for my student loans. I owe $61,000 in student loans because I have 1 degree. I went to culinary school. I have 1 degree in that. And come on, load up. And if you haven't loaded up on this loading screen, sometimes it takes forever. There we go. So you have to stack them just right. You just can't add them in different ways. Stacking them is just like computer coding. And I actually spent 3 days trying to restack them and get everything just right. So, this right here I got, but I actually didn't like it. But like right here, Vault 111, this actually adds more green to the game. As you notice, it's more brighter on my game. This adds more green. This adds armors and weapons. And it tells you, like, this file requires you to have all the DLC. So if you don't have all the DLC, you may not be able to use some of these mods. Some of the mods require you to have all of them. Because they probably take certain stuff from each of the DLCs and bring them in. And so I recommend always having all the DLCs before you do the mods. The US base game allows you to do so much more on your settlements. Yeah, Spectre Island revamp. This mod changes the layout of the island. The ruined house is fixed, terrain moved. I have also added a ship that is able to be built on under. The fenced area is now a farm, and there are several treasures hidden in the house for you to find. And this one requires Far Harbor as a DLC. And these are, sorry, it's a fly. These are and it's flying around, it's bugging me. These are made by fans and they get updated. So, and they actually put them up here and stuff. So places like the update, I removed a bowl from the dining room, I added a bowl in the kitchen with Far Harbor dishes, you know, stuff like that. So I think you can make Spectre Island on the original game the way this makes it sound as a settlement, but it's totally different from what I have because of Spectre Island. This adds more furniture, beds, and tables, and other things to your settlements that you want. Unlimited resource shipment. This I have for streaming. It sort of takes away because I know Corey, you do stream. If you do with mods, it let's play any kind of Fallout 4 videos. Worry about stumbling upon radio and getting copyright strike on YouTube. This is the #1 mod for you. No audio files or simply turn off radios that play copyright music. Beware that jukeboxes don't work like radios and I cannot disable them. But basically any radio that's been playing you walk up on, this mod will take away any copyright music, either turns them off or does something else to them, except jukebox. Cinnamon Island. That's a new mod that's actually another island that you actually travel to, and it's a house that's been untouched by nuclear blast. USO base pass. This allows me to have all the USO stuff on there. Mad Rock Quest. So that one I haven't completed yet because my game crashed on me because of another mod I didn't realize I had. And it's a quest that you have to go through a maze type horror house basically. And where you find this one, you remember the ghoul kid that's trapped in the fridge and everything? It's right next to him. This one right here is a mod that improves the graphics and better weather. Some more basic stuff. I do most of my stuff, the IQs, is more about either quests, adding more quests to it, or adding more settlement options or weapon options. But nothing that could be too overpowering. That I showed you, Koi. This right here is a Nuka World add-on. So some of these you have to have other mods to work and everything too. Marlboro Mansion or this stuff is, oh yeah, I went through, I spent a whole day I was like, I'm gonna play with mods, I might as well go all out. But they don't take away from the game experience. They don't take away, yeah, I'm a little overpowered now at the very beginning where I shouldn't be. But it's something like, oh, I don't have to worry. Now, I have died from my own hand. Like this right here is another mansion that you can actually build. They go inside, and it's your own house. Like Concussion. This one right here is that where you become a very small person in a big room. And it's like Toy Story. Hazelwood Manor. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff like Mythic Monsters. This one, if you go to the Robotics Center and stuff, you're able to fight the Terminator. You know, it's stuff like that, and they actually show up like any settlements or anything they could do. They show up like this, clear thing, and you can just fast travel to them. You don't have to travel. Where was that one? Where is it? Oh, it's down here. So, like the cranes. Here's a mod though. That's part of the Vault Tech. That's not a mod. That's part of a DLC, Vault 88. So here's Mad Rock. I'm actually going to go right here. The Bandit Campsite is actually another mod, and it's not even worth it. But I use that as a point to get to Mad Rock. I'll show you Mad Rock. It looks pretty cool. It's a quest, and you gotta go through this maze and just do other things to it. So, and it's a horror quest. It's like, reminds me a little bit of a Doom in a way. The original Doom, when that little demon pops up. Here we go. Wait for it to load up. And it's pretty cool. It did crash on me, but again, I had another mod I did take off. So here's the Mad Rock mod. You can go in there, but you have to explore it and go through certain things, and it's a maze type horror thing. And actually, let me go in there. Okay, I think I killed it. I even have a mod that actually makes the water look a little bit more better. Now, okay. Coy, do you remember, have you ever played Fallout 3? I hear that thing. Nope, wrong way. Ah, there you are. So, if you ever played... Oh, you have watched... Okay, so Fallout 3 had an actual DLC called... I think it's called... I forget, but it's where you go up in a space shuttle. Mothership Zelda is what it's called. And you fight aliens that abducted everybody. And that becomes a no base of operation for you. You go up to the spaceship in orbit and use it. Well, they don't have it on this one, but someone made a thing where, oh, these aliens crash landed back in the thing and got stuck down in a bunker. And they've been living in this area. It's in the glowing sea. Right there on the glowing sea, so you need a radiation suit. And there's a gun in there. You got a whole bunch of alien guns if you wanted. But there's an alien gun called Zed's Revenge. It's one of my favorite ones. But there's multiple ones. And I use it. They're like, so if I got this guy here, I'm gonna step over there. You can kill yourself if you're too close. I'm like, man, I really want to get rid of this guy. Boom. It actually disintegrates them. And you don't have to worry about the body being there. But this does damage. It's 1,725 damage to it. So, but this is part of a mod on here. But in Fallout 3, there was actually a DLC called Mothership Zelda where you go up there and actually get guns like that. So, this location is where the kid that you find in, I don't know if you found him or not, the kid that was hiding in here, the ghoul, and take him home to his parents, it's right next door to him. Oh, because of the door. Alright, so we're going to go right in here and take a look. This is a fan-made mod, and it's actually a pretty creepy mod. So, get closer, he disappears. And you gotta go through and just can't go through everything. It's like a maze. And I haven't been down there. I actually think I stopped last time. Okay, so I actually think I stopped last time, but it's a horror maze. And you gotta go through and follow the maze and everything. So like, oh, and this needs to be key required. Well, I can't go up there, so you go up here. And there's actually, I think there's a major flaw that if you fall, because the key's over there. But if you miss this jump, you fall into a crevice, you gotta reload. So we get the key. Oh, thank God I didn't fall. I've had it happen to me once. Because I originally played this, but I think I took it off. Ooh, gold bars. Now we're inside. And I got stuck and I had to keep resetting that. So I was like, I think one time I said, screw it, I'm done. Okay, East Tower key. And there is ghouls and stuff in here. This. And so I do it so it doesn't take away from the game, but you know, it adds extra flavor to it. Oh, maybe I could jump over there. I actually think I got to the west wing before I forget what happened, but my PS4 cracked. Oh, I got down.
Only opens with a key.
So I gotta go down here. And where did I find that key last time? There it is, the door. Oh, how that hurt me. Alright, so... I'll take the bullets. Well, you have nothing. So again, it's just a matter of it being a maze and seeing what you can or where you can go and just kind of get through it all. I have not beaten this yet, so you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and give it a try now.
Can't pick this.
Okay, so I gotta go up here. Oh, thank you, man. Hey, you too, and anybody who does watch this on my YouTube channel, go to Twitch. Follow S1_Koi. Cool streamer and everything. I've watched a couple of his videos, and I actually try to watch him every time he streams, but sometimes he's streaming at the same time I'm on or stuff like that, so that doesn't happen. But go and follow him and everything. He's pretty cool. And, yeah. I'll kick you on. I'm going to be done in about an hour or so anyway, because I'm going to be getting off. Because again, I'm going to be making food, and I got to make a actually important financial business call I have to make today. And by noon, they should be in their office already. So, I'll check you later, Koi, and hopefully you have a good time at your meeting, and I'll talk to you later. Okay. We are going to go up here. I'm going to try to beat the Mad Rock quest before we get off today. Alright, you two. I may be on later tonight, but I don't know. Because I can't stream multiplayer games right now because of my internet speed thing. So, aha, East Wing. So I'm going to test some stuff out tonight on quality and stuff on the resolution. Go all the way back down. Okay, so there's the door. I'm curious, did I go out here last time? Okay, so this is empty. He's throwing bones at me. I forgot I had those equipped. Once I saw that, I was like, crap. That was my fault. I thought I had a regular grenade. I forgot I had the airstrike grenades. Stop. Get some fly spray and get that fly. So guess what? I get to go through all that again. Okay, first of all, regular frag. There we go. I get to do that again. Now I'm just determined to beat this. I am now determined to beat this. Head up. Bottle cap. Alright. Oh, here's him. And he had box. Alright, let's just go ahead and get this taken. This area is still... No! Oh! Thank God I didn't fall down in that way.
Need the key.
See, if I don't hit that just right on the jump, I sort of get stuck in this cavern part down there. Not the cavern, but a little wedge in the rock. Put my head all the way back up there. This way I don't have to jump up and do all those fancy stuff. I just don't notice that. Okay, can't. Go all the way up. There's a key up here. Alright. Have a good day. So Bottle cap. East key. Now I'll head back downstairs. Disconnect except on the stream. I'm okay with it. So this is how you go back. Alright, get rid of these guys. Okay. I just want to check before I head in that room. Hey, let's go into the room of Torkner. Alright, give me 1 second, everybody. 1 second. I just heard something. I want to see what that was. So give me 1 second. Oh. It was the cat. Knocked something over. I was like, what the heck was that? And we'll move it back some more. I was like, what the heck was that noise? Okay, so this is new for me. Anything good? Oh, front desk. Okay. There's that. I've been in that red rock. I haven't been in that red rock yet. No, I haven't. Guess where I'm going next. Front desk keys, and what else is there?
No way to pick this.
Aha. Bastard, don't try to slap me. Okay, Barker. Yeah, what the hell? Let's see, if we go in here, let's connect here. Okay, this is clear. We gotta go down here. Dirty key. Expect anything that's for that one up here. Anything? Holy crap.
It's stuck. Useless. Broken. No use.
So anything else? I mean, what was the point of coming down here? Okay. There's that. Nope, not going in there. No exit. See what happens? You try to come up on somebody, get a grenade to the face. So what's the point? I'm missing something. Alright, so let me go connect that one.
Only opens with a key.
Chapel key, okay. Now he's outside. wonder if the capital key's downstairs. Bottle cap. Nothing. What was the point? Okay, so what was the point then? What was the point of... Okay, go through here. Go over.
Can't pick this.
Capital key. There's nothing here. There's nothing there. Where the hell's the capital key? No, I'm not jumping down. I don't see it anywhere. Where the hell is it? Now I'm getting mad. Where's the capital key? Where the hell is it? Fall out, that leads outside. Wonder if it's, I found the key, dirty key here. You normally next to a candle, a skull. to here. This is a campo. Where did they put that key? Where did they do? Don't know what to do. And I just got stuck. This is where my death is. Alright, well here's the thing. I did not save it. Let me see. Yeah, my last save was at the so we're going to end it here. Okay. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I do not stream on Wednesdays, so I will be back Thursday morning with Call of Duty World War II story mode. So let me see if my friend is on. He is not, but we will be hosting him.